Three reasons narcissists move on fast, but their regret always hits later. Number one, narcissists move on fast because they rely on the illusion of an upgrade, a defense mechanism called splitting, where they paint you as entirely bad and the new person as completely good. To avoid feeling the shame of a failed relationship, they convince themselves that you were the problem and the new person is the savior who will finally give them the perfect life they believe they deserve. The regret comes later when the new supply eventually shows their humanity like you did. Maybe they get sick, express a different opinion, or set a boundary, and suddenly the white paint chips off. The narcissist realizes the new person is defective too and cannot maintain the fantasy. That is when they look back at you and remember that while you were not perfect, you were more patient, capable, and a far better source of fuel than the replacement they ran to. Number two, narcissists move on fast because of something called object inconstancy, which means they cannot hold a stable, positive emotional image of you when you're not right in front of them or when you're no longer giving them what they want. The moment you leave, fight, or pull back in some way, you stop existing in their emotional world. It becomes out of sight, out of mind in reality, but on a pathological level, not a normal one. They regret this when the snapshot returns. This usually happens when they are low on supply. Their brain suddenly retrieves the file labeled you because they need comfort. They experience a jarring realization that they deleted a valuable file, leading to a sudden delayed sense of weird loss. Number three, narcissists move on fast because the breakup hits their ego like a hammer. And instead of sitting with that injury, they rush into a new relationship to use it as a grandiosity shield. Suddenly, they're posting pictures, acting euphoric, talking about being happier than ever, or even getting engaged at lightning speed. Why do you think they do this? Because they're performing. That's what it is. It's a manic defense against the depression they desperately want to avoid. But manic defenses always collapse. Once the dopamine of the new courtship wears off, usually within a few months, the original wound opens again. The grief they skipped by running into someone else comes crashing back with force. They're left dealing with the loss of you and the disappointment of the new relationship at the same time, which is why the regret eventually hits them harder than they ever expected. If you want to cut ties with a narcissist like this and you can't because you're trauma bonded or you do not know where to start your healing, sign up for my waiting list and join Thrive After Narcissistic Abuse membership program very soon. Link is in my bio.